not alone. God is with me, always with me. And when I am afraid, I don't have to be afraid. God is with me, always. I'm singing. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Every single day, no matter what I face, God is for me, always for me. Whatever comes my way, He will be my strength. God is for me, always. I'm singing. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. All things are possible with our God. All things are possible in His name. All things are possible with our God. Through Christ who gives me strength. I'm singing. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Yes, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
I can do all things. Okay, let's try it again. I can do all things. Oh. Hey, what about you? Can you do this? I'm trying to make a T out of these two pencils. How about this? You go get 2 pencils and then come back and we'll do it together. No, really. Go get 2 pencils and then come back. All right, you ready to do it with me? Got your pencils? Let's do it. I can do all... One more time, let's do it. But say it with me this time. I can do all things through Christ. You ready? I can do all things... Okay. Okay, let's talk about Jesus. Hey MecKidz, I'm Keely, and I can't wait to jump into our brand new series on contentment. Today, we will hear about a man who discovered the secret to contentment when he thought he lost it all. It's all about the man, the myth, the legend, Paul of Tarsus! That's Jonathan. Paul lived a really long time ago. That's still Jonathan. Anyway, Paul didn't let what happened in his life affect his attitude. Whether he was rich or poor, hungry or full, Paul found joy and contentment in God. See, happiness is dependent on your friends, money, toys, and how much you have. And no one is ever truly happy. No one. So, instead of pursuing happiness, Paul discovered contentment, which is learning to be okay with what you have. I'm gonna send you over to John and Brandon from the So and So Show to see how Paul learned the secret to being content everywhere he went.
You cannot.
Can too.
Cannot.
Can too.
There's no way that you can ride a unicycle.
Yes, I can. It's easy.
Easy? Prove it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I will. Unicycle John, here I come. Woo! Ha ha!
I thought you said you could ride a unicycle.
I can. But I still have the training wheel on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show. John?
Yeah.
You going on a bike ride?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get out and get some exercise every day, so I've been taking rides around the neighborhood.
Oh, that's a nice-looking bike.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
I do,
Well, I've had this thing for a few years. I mean, sure, it's a little old, a little rusty, but it still takes me where I want to go. That's all I need.
Ever look at your old rusty bike and think, this is all I need?
Yes?
Well, you're wrong. Looney Larry here with the latest deals in physical fitness to keep you as healthy as a horse.
Horses are not particularly healthy.
Ugh, I was hoping to get some exercise, but what's the deal with all this fresh air? Gross. I wish I could get sweaty in air conditioning and pay a lot of money for something I could do for free. Lucky you. Introducing the Laraton, a top-of-the-line exercise bike. Want to ride a bike but not go anywhere? Get a Laraton today and ditch your old, sad, bad, rusty, barely functioning, low-quality, stinky, unacceptable, cheap downer of a bike. It'll make your life better. Would I lie?
I must have one.
But, John,
Oh, it's here. Okay. Help me move it in. Come on, I'm sure it's heavy.
12 and a half minutes later.
well,
Well, what?
is it worth it? Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah, I'm so happy.
Good.
This is way better than a bicycle that actually goes places. Now I've got everything I need.
Are you absolutely sure your Laraton has everything you need?
I was sure.
Well, now you can upgrade your Laraton device with this attached digital display. Be instantly transported to other locales as you exercise. You can bike in the woods. Turn of the century London. A dystopian future. Your very own home. We've got all sorts of options. What? Look, I'm in outer space. Order a Laraton today. It is out of this world.
Well, there's no way you'll...
Thanks.
John,
I know.
why do you need all of this stuff? You already have a real bike.
Yeah, but my real bike can't take me through the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now I'm absolutely 100% certain that I have everything I need. Whoa.
But do you really?
Release my friend!
Love owning the Laraton but hate all the exhausting exercise that comes with it? Introducing Larabucks! For a small fee, you can get credit for your workouts without even doing them. Just enter your credit card number at the Larabuck Marketplace and get fit without ever working out again. Would I lie?
No!
You need to purchase Larabucks.
You don't need any of this, John!
Need to be shredded.
No! John! John! Wait, listen!
Looney Larry.
No, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh.
Hey guys. Oh, you okay?
Great, Kellen. Quick question. Can I borrow your credit card?
Ignore him, Kellen. What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about this. The Apostle Paul wrote this in a letter to the church of Philippi. You can read it in the book of Philippians. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. You see, Paul knew what it was like to have more than he needed, and he also knew what it was like to not have enough. In fact, when he wrote these words, Paul wasn't a free man. He was being held under house arrest.
So what is it, Kellen? What's the secret of being content?
Well, I'll tell you. After we check in with our friends Becky and Bathilda. Whoa! Look at the haul of candy these two have. This, my friends, is what it looks like to have more than you need. And you think it should be easy to be content in a situation like this, right? But then, Bathilda.
Who would do this? Who would do this? Gross! No, not the sour candy! Who would give out sour candy? Ah! I hate sour candy with all my might! Ah!
Maybe Becky has it figured out.
Peanut butter? Oh, no. I don't like peanut butter. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, these got to go. But you know what? My dad likes peanut butter, so I'll just set these aside for him.
You see that? Becky was able to turn something she didn't like into a positive. While Bathilda, well, she lost her cool. Becky was content while Bathilda was not. And that's when things are going good. What happens when things aren't so good? Aw, it looks like Becky and Bathilda are a little under the weather. Okay, maybe a lot of it under the weather. This would be one of those times when it's hard for anyone to be content.
Dad! I'm uncomfortable! Dad! I need more pillows! Hello?
Bathilda's a little upset. And I totally get it. I can get that way when I'm sick too, or when I'm hungry, or when I don't get my way, or when someone has something that I want. It isn't always easy to be content. But then Paul wrote that he learned the secret of being content no matter what happens.
Thank you for the ginger ale. I wish I wasn't sick, but it's nice to know that I have someone taking care of me.
There are gonna be times when things aren't going perfectly. You're going to get sick. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be too hot or too cold or too something. And in those times, you'll need to know the secret of being content. Here it is. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. I am content whether I am well fed or hungry. I am content whether I have more than enough or not enough. I can do all this by the power of Christ. He gives me strength. Jesus is the secret. He gives us the strength to be content no matter what happens.
So Jesus can help me be content and stop obsessively upgrading my Laraton?
Sure.
Then why do I still want Larabucks?
Well, it's like what Paul wrote. I've learned the secret. It was something he had to learn, and it probably took some time to really get it.
So it's a process. And if I allow Jesus to work in my life over time, I can learn how to be content?
My work here is done.
Thanks, Kellen.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
You feel better, John?
No. Being content is hard, but I'm learning.
Then we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Reveal the question. When is it hardest to be content?
Well, it's obviously hard to be content when things are bad, but I actually think it's really tough to be content when things are close to perfect.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like when you're at a theme park for a big vacation, but have to wait in a long line.
Or when you've got exactly what you need and something better comes along.
Yeah, but is the Laraton really better?
Nah, I think I'm gonna return it.
All sales final.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
This was the So-and-So Show.
You know what I could do with this?
What could you do?
Hang laundry on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great. I would
yeah.
get it nice and dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would get nice and dry from my sweat. You know, an exercise bike is all well and good, but riding a bike in the great outdoors, well, ain't nothing better. Woo, look at this scenery. Wow, this feels great. You can feel the wind. Can't see it, but you can feel it. Far. There you go. Woo!
Happiness won't last. There will always be things that don't go your way, hurt you, or make you sad. So, instead of wasting your time trying to be happy, be content. Learn to be okay with what you have. If you haven't already, talk with your family about this question. When is it hardest to be content? And get specific. For example, it's hardest for me to be content when I see my sister have something that I don't have. Okay, your turn. Talk about it with your family. And parents, make sure you answer this question too. Guys, contentment is hard. That's why we need to learn Paul's secret. Let God give you strength. All you have to do is pray and ask God, please help me be content. So, right now, let's ask him. God, I'm so thankful for everything you've blessed me with. Please help me and my friends be more content with what we have. In your name I pray this. Amen. God has given us so much. So, let's take some time and remember it. If you have your contentment journal, pull it out now. If you don't have this, pause the video and hit the link on this page to get your free contentment journal mailed directly to you. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the link in the description and head on over to our elementary online website where you can get your free journal. Okay, go get your journal or grab some paper. Do you have your journal? Or some paper? Great. Now, spend the next 2 minutes writing down everything you have. And if you can't write yet, draw pictures of the things you have. You ready? Set? Go! Keep writing or drawing. There's so much that God has given you. Wow, we have a lot of stuff. I really need to learn how to be okay with what I have. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job doing your contentment journals. Parents, go ahead and collect their journals or paper. Next week, your kids will get the chance to add to their list. Because let's face it, we have so many things that God has given us. There is no way we could write it all down in 2 minutes. Well, that's it from me. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Well, hey parents, Megan here. Today I have only one thing I want to tell you about, but it is an absolute game changer. The Mech app. Seriously, it is wow. We have spent so much time adding resources, helping you talk about what happened on the weekends, how to help your child who you think is struggling with depression, Bible stories, YouTube videos, conversation guides, devotional guides, podcasts, seriously. If you haven't been on the app recently, download it and start exploring now. Our goal is to partner with you to lead your kids to know, love, and serve Jesus. And the Mech app, it's our best tool to accomplish that. So go download and explore it now. You will be so glad you did.